In this video, after Python inheritance, we'll talk about Python iterators. So what's an iterator? An iterator is an object that contains a countable number of values that we can count it, and they contain countable number of values, so it's called as an iterator. An iterator is an object that can be iterated upon. We can iterate it one by one. For example, you can traverse it through all the values can be traversed. Technically, in Python, an iterator is an object which it implements an iterator protocol, which consists of method. For example, there is iter in next method, iter in next method. So an iterator, what's an iterator? Iterator is, first of all, it's an object and it contains countable number of values. Through iterator we can iterate or traverse all these values. We can traverse all of these values through iterator. For example, there's two function iter and next. Iterator is iteratable. So for example, list, tuple, dictionaries, etc. are iteratable objects. They are iteratable content which you can get an iterator from. All of these objects have an iter method which is used to get an iterator. For example, we already know about lists or tuples or dictionaries. So for example, return an iterator from a tuple and print each values. We have, for example, my tuple, an object is equal to, and in this my tuple we have apple, we have banana, and then we have cherry. After that, for example, there is a variable my8, and through iter function we can iterate this value because everyone have my iter tuple, and print we also have a next of what, my8, and then print next of my8, print 3 times next of my8. So apple, banana, and cherry. You can also do, for example, iteration or a list or a tuple using for or while loop, or through iterator, the next and iter method. We can also, for example, do it. Even a string or iteratable objects can also be iterated. For example, we have my string is equal to, there is banana, and after that we have my8 is equal to iter what, iter my str. Then we say, for example, print next of my8, print next of my8, and so on. So for example, here B, A, N, A, and A will be printed if we call it that number of times. So a string can be iterated, a list, a tuple can be also iteratable. Looping through an iterator. How we can use loop through an iterator? We can also use for loop. For example, an iterator, there is, we have a tuple, my tuple is equal to, we have apple, we have banana, and we have cherry. And also, for example, we use for loop for x and my tuple, for x and my tuple, print x. So all of these will be printed like here. Here we do not need to use iter, or we do not use to use it, just use a for loop. For example, iterate the character of a string. Also we can do it, for example, through a for loop. My str is equal to, we have banana, and after that, for example, for x in my str, print x. So B, A, and A will be printed right here. The for loop actually create an iterator object, it create an iterator and execute the next method for each loop. And the previous example we call next. For example, again and again and again, if for example a banana has 7 characters, we call the next again and again and again and again, so iterated. For loop also created but in a loop position.